thank you for joining this video, guys. What you will notice a little different on this one is that you won't see the Autobot signal here. This is the backup account I have. So I do play this every so often, and you will notice that I have a lot of crystals, chips, and loot boxes here that I have not opened up yet. So I will be opening them up with you guys on this video, and let's start off with some of the prizes right here. 10 at a time. Now, I'll be lucky to, of course, get anybody new. I'll be happy. I know I'm not that fully completed on this account, and because it's more Decepticon oriented, I usually put more emphasis on getting Decepticon related, either the combat bots or the Decepticons themselves. And the reason I say I put more emphasis is I'll get like my free crystals, and I'll put like 3-star crystals and 4-star crystals toward the Decepticons. You may notice on my Autobot account that I don't do that. And I apologize for that little prompt in there. It always happens that whenever you're in the middle of something, something comes up. And if you were curious about what SC2 was, that is StarCraft 2. Yes, that game came out in 2010, and yes, I still play that game with a handful of friends. So let's just get back to opening up these crates, chips, and crystals. If you have any questions about StarCraft 2, of course, feel free to leave a comment below. But StarCraft and Transformers, they're like my two favorite franchises. StarCraft I only got into in 1998, but Transformers I loved since the 80s, both are sci-fi related. But Transformers, whoa, like what's better than Transformers, right? Right. What I'm hoping to do is around the point where I am having like a clean 10 amount of chips is where I will stop. Now, what I unfortunately did without thinking about was I was saving up for the 3-star part for Scorponok, and for whatever reason I was like, yay, I'm getting 3-star chips, let me put them into 3-star crystals, and that's why you see 48 there. And when they finally released them, I went to go, I guess unlock him, and it said I had 0 crystals, and I'm like, of course, I wasn't thinking correctly. What I did was I used the chips and made them into crystals instead of actually like banking them up for him himself. I thought after I unlock the crystals, I can use it, and I had the wrong mentality, unfortunately, but it's fine. What I'm hoping for is that when you add up all these premium crystals, it should add up to the 30,000. At least that's what I'm hoping. And if we get lucky, maybe we will get it on this recording. I didn't get a chance to watch this week's in-game cinematic for the weekend event. I'm just happy that I was able to finish up the weekend event. And because it was around the Christmas time, the start of the 23rd, I think I finished on the 24th. And today I was just hoping to relax a little bit, being that it's the 25th of December. But then I'm like, hey, wait a second. There's a week left to the Cyber Pass rewards, and I think I'm like pretty close to like 1,000 short. And I'm very happy that the way Space Ape does it is they give people the ability to get, like well beyond the final reward. And when I say final reward, maybe I'm not saying it correctly, right? To us, the reward is just that last thing, which I'll show you real quick, right? It should be, it's normally skins, but I think this time it's the Titan 3-star Smite. Meanwhile, this is, to me, this is my goal. I want to get this because that's what they put at the finish line, right? And they're like, hey, you know what? For the overachievers, you got these. And like I said, I'm 1,000 away, and hopefully I get to get it. Let's see, 32. Get back in there real quick. So I have to have 8. So knowing my luck, I'm not going to get 8 premium crystals. So I should have stopped at the last batch, which I didn't really know. So it's going to be unlucky me. Again, this is just me personally. Maybe some of you guys who also play the game, and not even specifically this game, like other games that do like a similar mechanic, where it's like you have X amount to unlock. You always want to get to that, so whether it's like a goal or just something that they show you, it's like, hey, I want to do that. So that number's going to unfortunately be there for a little while. All right. So I think I'm still 4 short, but let's, for the sake of the stream, let's add that bigger number, right? All right. So maybe around the next set of dispatch missions, that'll be done. But now we can go through these other ones, these single ones. Let's see, what do we got there? Probably XP core. No, nice. I think I already have that one, so it doesn't do too much for me. These are the defense cores. So my base is not at HQ 18. I don't want to say I'm far away from it, but when you get to HQ 17, all the further upgrades now require lots of Z Energon. And that's a little harder to come by, unfortunately. It just requires a person to play the game, but for some reason, I can't put my finger on it, and even Space Ape sees it. People don't play elimination mode as much, even though the goal is to get Z Energon. And I'd rather battle for score. Hey, here's one of the new ones. Nice. I'm not sure if any of you guys have seen previous streams of mine. I'm not big on bringing medics with me onto wars. So something like this, I don't see myself equipping on anything, because if I don't bring medics, that means, other people who are better than me probably don't bring medics either, So it's just out there to, unfortunately, I guess, waste space. So I'm not going to go along with that. See, what do we got here? Is this the XP core or something good? Ooh, wow, that's hilarious. Right after what I said, I got a GMetal of the Ray blocker. I think that was probably deserved. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get these other ones out of the way. That's too much. All right, maybe if we're lucky, we'll get 2 more of those, maybe. All my Autobots that I have right now, they're all pretty much need research. I think maybe the 2 stars are maxed, but everybody else needs research. And I don't, unfortunately, put enough time into this account for me to go out of my way to do those researches before my primary guys, which again are the Decepticons for this account. The chance of me getting somebody new are a little low. I know they made some adjustments to, the percentages, but I don't see myself getting anybody new from a free crystal right now. What will end up happening is I think a little, farther down the line, I have a guaranteed 4-star that I can open up. And I'll get one from that. Plus I see these 3 stars over here, so let's see what ends up happening. Oh, I'm just one short. One short. I think I'm going to chance it. I'm going to chance it. We'll go back and forth. Because all I need is just one premium crystal. Just one premium crystal. All these dupes are great, don't get me wrong. But just one premium crystal. And I hit the 10. See if I get lucky between how many? I got 12 crystals to go. I wonder if there's any cap to the boosters. I unfortunately don't end up using all my boosters. Because I feel like you're supposed to use them when you're in a tough situation. And when I'm in a tough situation, it's like, oh, whoa, I'm in trouble. Hopefully this booster will get me, just over that. And if it looks too impossible, I don't use it at all. So, come on, just one premium crystal. Am I lucky? Okay, 2 more clicks. Let's see if I get lucky. Alright, not lucky there, and let's see if I get lucky here. No luck. Oh well. Alright, that's the War for Cybertron skin. Reflector, no problem. See what base defense I get. So far, none of those I would use. Not too bad. Yeah, of course, that's not too bad. At least it saves some money, You got the gold XP? And maybe I didn't get up to the gold the 2 XPs yet. I don't really use them that much. I think as of this point, I'm just trying to go for, well, like everybody else out there, just trying to get GMetal Cores on our equipment. And let's see, is this any good? Nope, alright. Start right there. Alright, yeah, here's a good one at least. Not much for medics though, that's the only problem. I almost wish that was like the special one, like the team version of it. At least that would have helped all, like, say, warriors or gunners or something. Alright, which is the next to do? Let's do the soccer tournament one. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get the premium crystal. The only time I'll be hoping for that. 1% chance of 1,000 5-star combat. I don't really see that happening, but let's see. Yep, okay, so I'm happy about that. You know what, I wish I said I got the 1,000 first. Alright, and how close am I to... Oh, I'm nowhere near them. Alright, let's do these premium shards. Nope. Guess I accidentally hit the 3 stars. No problem. At least these duplicates will give me 4-star crystals, so no big deal there. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe I should stick with the 3 stars. My luck would go, be wasted on the 3 stars, right? If I'm lucky enough to get a 3 star, that means it would leave me open to, not getting anything with the premium crystals, right? Which would lead to more 3-star crystals, which gets me to the 3-star Scorponok. Does that make a little bit of sense? It made sense in my mind for a second. But anybody doing the actual, probability would be, crazy. I think I pretty much have all the combiners from this point. So at one point I was hoping to get all these 3-star guys, but I think I have what I need for them. So as of this point, it's just getting more 4-star crystals to get the 4-star pieces for the 4-star combiner. Well, the problem with that is that it takes, I think, 3 million energon to upgrade them. So that's a little hard on the account that you don't play too much. What I will do is after this one is done, when I have only 8 of the crystals to open, I'll switch to the premium crystals. And if I'm lucky, I will get 32,000 worth. Or maybe in this case I would need 34,000, right? I would need 34,000 so I can get the 3-star piece for Scorponok, and I would get 2 more crystals so I can open it up 10 at a time. I think I had about close to 330 crystals or something. It was something I should have paid attention to at the beginning of the video a little bit more. I wasn't entirely sure I was going to open up these 3-star crystals, but I accidentally clicked on it, so I was like, alright, let's just go forward with it. Go. Now, I'll take a look at the probability, or, the percentages in a second. Right after this one's done, we'll look at the, hopefully it has the question mark there to see what the numbers are now. It just kind of stinks that we can't use, say, 200 crystals to get to 2-star. And I don't remember what the old one was. I think it was 500 crystals to get the 3-star, and then all of a sudden it was 7,500 for the 4-star. Alright, so 2% to get a 4-star, so 73% to get 2 stars. Just keep coming with the dupes. Maybe I get lucky. I don't know if there's a specific 4-star bot that I want, or even a 5-star, to be honest. The easy answer is that I want all of them. I'm not hunting or chasing any specific one. And if you were wondering how you can chase in this game, and the only way you can really chase is when you get a bundle. And just keep buying the bundle until you get the guy. And sometimes 2%, ouch, but you get it. Let's see, that's all I care about, these 3-star shards right now. After I get those 3-star shards, I should be that much stronger and get that much farther with Scorponok. As of this point, I don't see what makes him so special, though, unfortunately. Because Decepticon and Scorponok, right? Cartoon show-wise, it's a funny story, right? Everybody loves the the big Tyrannosaurus dinosaur-looking Transformer, right? And I'm not talking about Grimlock. I'm talking about Trypticon, because he's massive. Then when Scorponok came around, right? Like, ooh, scary Scorpion. He was a headmaster. It was always a question of who do we think is stronger, right? The way he was portrayed, the way Trypticon was portrayed was he was a dumb monster, right? And that's why Metroplex always won. But there was never like a time where Scorponok and Trypticon fought. I would like to say if their strengths would be similar, because Scorponok is smarter, he would win, right? But in this game, the way it is as of right now, right? My Trypticon is a level 20, 4-star. Scorponok, I think, he's only a 2-star, maxed out at 5. So I can't really do anything with him. So there's no reason for me to, invest more time with Scorponok. I'm not going to make him the main to protect the base. Even though the base might look cool in his colors of, what is it, like a yellow, green, and purplish? Magneto? Yeah. Whatever that, his new primary color is. Even though it would be cool to kind of, have that look all over the whole base, it's not really, good to have him, because any Titan that comes to get you is going to easily beat a 2-star, or fingers crossed soon to be 3-star. Say if they were both level 20 at 4-star, then I can say like, oh, which one has its advantages? Maybe that hologram that he shoots out is good. I don't know. All I know is whenever I have 3 points to use, I try to make the guy stronger. Meaning the Transformers that I use all the time versus, say, like the Titans that I don't use at all. And hopefully that makes sense to everyone, right? It's like, why would you, put time into something that you're not going to do or use? That's also a little life lesson right there. Yeah, that was something Transformers, really. I just flicked that out of the way really quick without even looking too much at it. I will look at it in a little bit. But let's get these crystals out of the way. I should have paid a little bit more attention. I think we're down to 93. So going by the 10s, it's 9 more clicks, right? When we add those 3 individual ones, it's 3 more. So we got a lot to go. I'm hoping that Megatron gives me a good, where is it? No, I don't need 2 silvers. Give me a GMetal Core for Megatron. Yeah, and I clicked it again so quick I didn't realize where we were with it. I wonder who I'd really get stronger in this game though. Like there's so many 4-star characters that are really good. Like when Skyhawk came around, I was like, you know what? When he freezes stuff, it's pretty good. He can be used on raids. But how far would you go? Especially with say if you're playing free to play. Four-star Prep King. Even though Predaking was like completely like a cool looking character, in this game he's a little bit of a glass cannon. I loved playing Predaking and Volcanicus at the lower levels. I think like bases that were at like 3600 strength. He would, easily one shot. I think when he got to like 5500, I would power level guys. But that's when, like it was really early on in the game and so many of the characters were fairly weak. I didn't realize how much farther I had to go to get closer to endgame. And then when, like all of a sudden you would get to like your HQ 16s and 17s and 17 and a halves, Volcanicus and Predaking were not viable. I know with this HQ 18 update, they did, allow people to get up to level 25 when it comes to all the combiners. I have to see someone else make him viable for me to put him ahead of the line. Right now, I am upgrading Optimus Maximus because he's going to be the one that defends my base. I'm already running around with a level 25 Omega Supreme on my main account, so I don't see a reason to do anything with him. On this account, who's defending the base is Devastator right now. He's only a 3-star. What was happening was when I started getting more guys, I was in the middle of upgrading Overlord, and then I moved to Galvatronus. And to get him at like it was taking like 20 weeks, it took like forever. And then they did the update. So now people's, like a lot of upgrading certain people, their scales were adjusted a little bit, their time frames. So I am still upgrading. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I stopped upgrading Galvatronus and I moved to Bruticus because his ground pound is really good for base defense. And even at a HQ 17 that I'm at, the base is designed, and I can survive a good amount of times. My win-loss ratio probably isn't the best, but it's not, completely one-sided where I'm losing all the time. And that's with a 3-star Devastator. So that's why I moved to upgrading Bruticus, because a 3-star Devastator is weak, but a 4-star Bruticus, if I get him to, level 25 with these, like upgrade skips, then it's worth it, Like, I feel like, like we all get attacked every day. Like when you get to a certain level, you're going to get hit at least once a day. Some people, I don't know what the criteria is, but like on one of the accounts I have, I get hit every 6 hours. It's crazy. Like the second the timer goes off, give it like 5 minutes and boom, I get hit. And that used to even happen on this account when I was on with a different team. It was very weird. It was every 6 hours I would get hit, but I had a good design and I got to a certain level that the win-loss ratio was incredible, And at that time I was with Darkness Rising. I moved to Darkness Vindica. And the second I moved over to that team, all of a sudden I was not getting attacked as much. And like I said, I don't know what the criteria for that is. I thought it was, hey, the second the timer's up, somebody's searching, and I am within like a certain, number, like my base is at say 1500 or 1600 or 1700. I hit the criteria for I could be either like a zone 13 or a zone 14, So I thought I would just get hit all the time. But again, I don't know what the criteria is. I couldn't tell you for sure. All I know is when I was when I was in HQ 17 with a different team, I got hit all the time. And then when I was a HQ 17 with another team, I wasn't attacked as much. Now, what I'm hoping for is these last 3 give me what I need. And what I need is 30,000. What I want is 34,000. Let's see what I got here. Nope, I am nowhere near it. I'm going to hold off on the 3-star one. Well, now I'm way far away, but I am going to use these 4 stars. 25 short, just 25 short. And what's the hit? It's these 2 things that's bothering? Yeah. Yeah, so this is going to be up there for a while then, right? Yep, it's going to be there for a really long time. I did not know it was going to be that little. What was that? 150 crystals, and I'm less than a third of the way there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save these 4-star crystals for another stream. Because this one did go over. It's I think we're hitting close to like 32 minutes. So I do, actually, you know what? Got 8 more, right? I think this duplicate gets me. No, not yet, right? Now let's find out. What does it say? Yep, it gets me it, right? Alright, so I'm fine right there. But I am going to stop the video here and do these other ones at another time. Main reason is because I think even if I wanted to upgrade them, where are they? Yeah, I have 3 people cooking up right now, and it's going to take time. So I'm going to save that for another video. I will upload that video soon enough, but I want to thank you for joining this video. And please, if you liked what you saw, if you have some constructive criticism, feel free to comment below. And you know how everybody pretty much ends their videos: like, subscribe, comment. But thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.